2 weeks na lang. An entrepreneur's journey level up program na. I would like to thank those who registered early. Salamat sa tiwala na binibigay nyo sa akin and for giving me a chance to be able to influence your business and also bless you in the future. Pero alam ko meron pang mga tao who are not yet decided. I made this video so that I can help people understand kung ano ang pwede nyong i-expect sa level up program. Gusto ko ipakita sa inyo kung bakit kayo dapat sumali and kung anong benefit makukuha nyo. Alam nyo, from experience I have found that many of the things we read in books and the things we learn in business school do not always work for entrepreneurs, especially when they are starting up o kung hindi, bata pa yung negosyo. Kasi most of the books are written by consultants or people who interviewed the great entrepreneurs wanting to know what made them successful. And kasi based lang sa mga interview, yung mga inputs nila sa libro nila, minsan may misinterpretation or minsan may kulang lang na information na hindi nila na-pick up. Tapos, almost all teachers in school do not have businesses of their own. So, hindi nila maturo kung paano i-apply yung prinsipyo properly kasi kulang sila ng experience. Now, I need you to understand, they are not trying to cheat us. Kaso nga lang, you can only give away something that you have. You can only teach something that you know. So kung ang basihan lang nila sa pagtuturo nila are books and videos that they see in YouTube, yun lang din ang ipapasa nila sa estudyante nila. Let me give you an example of a principle I learned in HP that did not work for me when I became an entrepreneur. When I was in HP, I was told to always correct the flaw of my people because it would be costly for the company pag hindi siya naayos. I was even told if you have to scold them, then scold them. When I was in HP, when I scold people, magtatampo yan. Pero following day, papasok yan because they need a job. They need their income. Sa Bukidnon iba. Sa Bukidnon, pag napagalitan mo yung tao mo, magtatampo yan. Tas uuwi. Hindi na siya babalik. Maski kailangan niya yung income niya to provide for his family. Sa mga Bisaya sa Mindanao, meron silang prinsipyo, bahala na magutom, makapangluod lang. Ang ibig sabihin ng luod, magtampo. Bahala na wala silang kainin, makapagtampo lang. So naisip ko, alam mo, if I continue to do this, mauubos ang tao ko. So I must find a way to be able to correct their flaws and yet make them stay. So as I was looking for solution, I decided to do 2 things in order to address this concern. 1, I hired what I call a value formation officer. These are Bible teachers who will teach my people proper character. Kasi naisip ko, if I can change their mind, maybe I can change their actions. The second thing I do is I hired a manager to come between me and my people. Itong manager na to would come from the ranks. So masaya yung tao na kasi na-promote siya and I was thinking, maybe he'd understand them better. So kung meron akong gustong pagalitan, tatawagin ko yung manager. Sabi ko, lika, pagalitan mo. So pag pinagalitan niya, alam ko magtatampo yun. And pag umuwi to ng nagtatampo, hindi na babalik ito. So ang gagawin ko, habang kinakausap siya ng manager, I will stay at the gate. Hihintayin ko siya umuwi. Pag pauwi na siya, kakausapin ko siya. Then I will try to comfort the person and then I will assure the person that I will support him. So because of this, hero pa ako. Can you imagine? Uy, walang nagturo sa akin yan sa eskwela. And hindi ko nabasa yan sa libro. Business schools will also tell us that we should hire the best. Pero alam mo, if you're a new entrepreneur, how can you do that? You cannot afford their pay. The people who will join you are people with potential. So an entrepreneur must find a way to bring out their potential. Entrepreneurs must bring their people from where they are to where you want them to be. It is the role of the entrepreneur to help his people succeed because his success is determined by their success. Here is a picture of Loloy Haraula. He is my farm manager in the vegetable operation. When he joined me almost 20 years ago, laborer lang yan. And grade 5 lang ang natapos niyan. Hindi pa nga natapos ng grade 5. And he was a very nice person. Masunurin. When he joined me, ang isang trabaho niyan, tagabukas ng gate. And today, he's my manager. Alam mo, he's better than many agriculturists. Kung magsalita yan about agriculture, talo niya ang mga galing sa college. And then, here is Joel Nesperos. He is my manager for my hog operations. When he joined me, hindi pa nga siya graduate ng high school. Nakatapos lang siya ng high school sa farm because of this ALS program ng government, alternative learning. Today, Moraya Farm is the best grower of Monterrey. And ang nagpapatakbo niyan, hindi veterinarian, isang high school graduate. So in order for us to be able to grow our business, I develop a way to bring out the potential of my people. I found a way to bring them from where they were to where I want them to be so that I may succeed. Pero alam mo ba that even established companies have a hard time finding the best people? Kasi most of the time, the best are already working for someone else. In order to get better people, they go to the universities and hire yung mga bright na bata doon. Cum laude, valedictorian, however you need to understand. These guys have potential. An entrepreneur must still grow their skills and develop their character. And then there are also teachings in managing finances that has hurt more people than helped them. Business schools will teach us to leverage, to use other people's money so that we can make our own. Sabi nila, huwag kang matakot umutang. Kasi yaan ang trait ng isang negosyante, his willingness to take great financial risk. While there is nothing wrong with the idea per se, I discovered na yung pera mo mawawala if you have not yet developed the abilities to manage it properly. And when I say abilities, hindi lang yan skills, pati character or self-control. Therefore, you must leverage on the abilities you have already, not on the money that you can borrow. Kaya nga sabi ni Mark Cuban, you are a moron if you start a business with a loan. Unfortunately, people who did not understand the principle properly have gone out and borrowed money from their friends and family at a rate of 3 to 5% per month. Do you know that the interest per year is close to 40 to 60%? Lugi na kagad. Bakit? Because a well-run business can only earn 20 to 25% in a year. So meron kagad deficit. And this is the reason why many entrepreneurs are in debt. May mismatch sa inutang and sa abilidad. Pero I want you to know na hindi kasalanan ng umutang. However, pag uutang ka, I want you to remember that you must have two things. One, the ability or the self-control to manage the money you borrowed. And second, dapat may negosyong magbabayad. What do I mean? Ako, I have been expanding based on my ability. Pero supposing one day may dumating sa akin na kliyente and he promised to buy so much volume pero wala akong capacity. Anong gagawin ko? Uutang ako kasi may magbabayad However, many people would borrow thinking that if they put up their facilities, people will come. That is not true. Marami pa sana akong gustong i-share sa inyo. But I can only share this during the Level Up program. So sana you would join me on February 19 to March 19. I hope to see you then.